Good morning, traders, and welcome to Framework Fortune, and welcome back, Framework Fortune community. All of you amazing individuals who's been killing it, absolutely killing it these last couple of months here. So if you're new, make sure that you stick around and see what we're doing here, see what Framework Fortune is all about. So, what a time to be alive and trading in these markets. Because, good Lord, a lot happened when the NASDAQ futures opened last night. Main thing being oil said, we'll see you. Oil gapped up all the way to 130. Of course, it's pulled back now, but this type of volatility, I mean, this was a 20-something dollar gap almost. I don't know if 150 is high enough. That was my prediction on the oil per barrel that was going to hit before it came back down. But, I mean, if oil starts moving like this every day where it's ripping $20, $50 ain't that far away. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. In that meantime, the NQ, of course, just ate it last night, and then today tried to rebound, but is eating it again now. So of course the SPY's down to 426. None of this is really surprising. The biggest surprise to me out of this market is Bitcoin actually holding up pretty well. So I have not been that bullish on Bitcoin, more on Ether and the altcoins. But Bitcoin is showing a pretty good test of holding up as some type of inflation hedge so far. Now, it's way too early to put that label on it yet. I'm not in that boat of crypto traders who are willing to go that far. Bitcoin held up pretty good. Now, gold and silver, of course, broke out. If you were in the Discord last night, I was alerting all of this, what was going on, as soon as I saw it, which was pretty quick. So, gotta join that Discord if you ain't in there. Frameworkfortune.com, sign up for free, and you can go check that out. Now, I expect oil stocks and stuff. I haven't even looked at the stocks yet in the stock market, because I wanted to wait and I didn't want to put any judgments early in. Now we're about an hour over market open, and I'm looking at everything going on here. We have a pretty good idea that gold and silver and oil are pulling back at the moment, but the stock market is too, so something has got to be going up. And that's what we're going to try to figure out, what to trade today. Because I know INDO went on a nasty rip on Friday. Just absolutely tearing apart shorts. So bad. Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, Dead Game Boxing. Salut. It's been a while. I took French, but I don't remember exactly how to say it. Forgive me, I barely speak English. Oh boy, IMP though. Woo, that was a big rip. So you can see it finally got above that 200, and once it did finally get above that 200, it just skyrocketed. And that's why I like to see them above the 200. Down here, you could have got a nice gap up off of expecting oil to go up, but I don't know how many people were expecting oil to rip $20 in 2 hours. So, like I said, that move last night was pretty steep out of nowhere. Or no, I guess I shouldn't say steep because it went up. It was pretty wild. So, IMP definitely hot, and then INDO, yeah, that went up to 62. So both these oil plays, possible plays. How'd Sky do? Sky still hasn't broke out. Look at this thing, just slowly creeping up this trend line still. That doesn't look like it on the daily chart, but let me remove that. I think Sky's probably going to come back down to 15, and then I may look for it there. DWAC selling off. I'm going to just take DWAC off the list because we're mainly going to be looking at oil stocks, and gold stocks is going to be my guess. Yeah, HUSA, that's an energy stock, skyrocketing up 140%. IO, this is not sure exactly. Below the 200. Let's see back on this daily chart. And no, I don't like that chart. 9. They had a gap up. That's an oil and energy stock too. Pretty low flow. We'll keep that on there. ENSV. Same thing. Another energy. I guarantee BRN is one. Yeah, they even got an oil symbol. 9 million in float. Super low float. Ooh, that's the one I like. Above everything. Made a new high today. It does got to break 5. See, our uptrend is right here. Then USEG. That one's above. All EMAs. Does have a downtrend. It's got a break. I mean, we just got a bunch of oil stocks that are up right now. Now, oil, yeah, there's CEI too, another one. I think Hal had that on watch. If you guys caught that one. Clove, that's a pharmaceutical company, but that's running in the EMAs on the daily, so nothing there. Rig, another oil one. It's breaking out of this big triangle. I forgot who was calling out Rig last week, but if you held that, very nice job. Until... got some earnings, probably going to get ignored. Okay, I don't like none of that. The high float, what we got in there? PPY. In the high float, though, we got a lot of cheaper stocks. Which some of those oil stocks. I don't know why they... oh, that was mid float. Okay, Vail is up. This is a gold stock. NIO, that's interesting. That's an electrical stock. MARPS, Marine Petroleum, MARPS. Woo! There's only 2 million shares in that float. Oh boy. Actually, we got a trend line right here too. Well, we are possibly going to bounce off this trend line. There's the downtrend. Shoo, we got a lot of plays here. That's another oil. Yeah, you can just see oil stocks ripping all over the place. But oil needs to rebound from that pullback it's had so far. And then, of course, this is all metal stocks. And there's a bunch of them up here. PLG up 12%, Goro's up 11%. So you can see those metals are following behind oil. Top Ships is not really an oil company, but Top's getting some action. Tops was one of those ones, if you guys heard me tell the story about a few years ago, it was about 4 years ago, about shippers being hot at the end of the year, and Tops was one of those shippers. That thing ran insane. You can't see it on the chart because they've done so many stock splits and dilution. But if Top starts popping up, keep an eye on those shippers. Of course, well, actually, because oil and gas is going up, the shippers are going to have to charge higher prices, so they should be able to make some decent money. Let me run through this again. I think it was, what was that one? MARPS? MRPS. This super stupid low flow oil stock. But we are going to have to keep an eye on oil. Let's see, I got the SPY there. So on the hour chart, oil is trying to rebound off of this 50-day. Could happen. There was some support or resistance right there at 115 that we broke through this little U shape. So we'll see. I'm going to give it a few more minutes there. And you may be thinking, why am I looking at this instead of INDO? Well, because INDO is already ripped huge, and it could continue. But we're seeing, you know, all these other oil plays rip, and this one, this MRAP, is the lowest oil float or lowest float oil stock that was moving today. So, and it hasn't ripped that hard yet. You know, it's only went from 5 to a high of 1350, which is a very nice move, very big move, but not like INDO. So I'm looking for that next kind of INDO that can give me a nice run. And it may be INDO itself, you know, but at the moment I just don't want to buy INDO at the top. I need to see a little bit more of a pullback. So I'm looking at some of these cheaper oil stocks. But ENSV 11 million, HUSA 9 million, and HUSA's starting to rebound right now. You got a triangle forming there. I do not like this upper wick on MRAPS, but its 15-minute candle is about to close. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, and we're going to really focus in on here and try to figure out which one of these is going to rip the hardest. All right. So oil is trying to show a rebound. SPY dropping below 425. God, CEI. doubling in price. I actually don't like 9. I'm going to take it off. NSV looks okay. Sky. Not a lot of volume on it though. I've waited and waited on Sky, so I'm not going to wait for it anymore. Oh, come on. There you go. Nope, come back. There you go. Okay. Oh, let me pop back over the chart, or the chat. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Or good evening, I should say. I'm going to make this just a small window here, so we can keep an eye on the oil. Looks like it's going to try to bounce. If it rebreaks 120, I think we'll see stuff start running, and then the rebreak of this top of oil right here, 127, which is really, it's like this 125 area. That's where the resistance is at. 125 will be major resistance, or it should act as major resistance, but oh god, look at the SPY on this hour chart. That looks horrible. Oh, now by the way, they are in talks. Ukraine and Russia are. So it could be a possibility, you know, we see them end this little war sooner than everybody thought. Now, if that's the case, I don't know what exactly that's going to do. And I also don't know exactly. I am liking this play more and more. Doji star there. Starting to get followed by a possible bull candle. I'm gonna start building a position. Let's go. Oh boy, I got lucky on that fill, because the spread is 10 cents. I got filled at 9.36, but the ask was all the way up at 9.47. It must have been just because it was 5 shares. I got that lucky on that fill. Or there's not much, there's just not much volume at the moment. But I want to see this candle stay green. Let's see this pullback oil up. All right. IMPP is trying to hold this little 575 area support and $6. Well, actually, no, it's not really holding 6 yet. It's starting to now. There's some support there. There's previous resistance. It's starting to pop a little bit. Oops. I want to give it a chance to test that. Let's check MRPS. MRPS still looking good. I might have a little more. it's trying to bounce, but like I said, till it breaks 120, it's not going to move. Oh my goodness, look at that drop on the SPY. Just blood pouring out of the SPY. It's just bleeding right now. Let's see, Hustle looks like it may be about to start to move as well. I'd really like to see it down a little bit, but it has support at 4. Trend line's at 350 though. I am good. Oh, you sold IMP on Friday at close? Well, you know, you never know what's going to happen over the weekend. You know, you left some money on the table, but you still made pretty good profit, right, Lori? Let's see, Marps is still testing, so that's why I haven't added any more yet. You see that 15-minute candle coming back down. But Hussa may be about to break $5. I'm going to go here as it's pushing up on this candle. Let's see if it can break 5. I'm in at 473. Testing that 475 as resistance. There we go, breaking through it. And still getting rejected there. A lot of selling at 475. They keep getting taken out, though. There's a lot of buying on this. Look at all these sellers getting taken out. We just seen 475 get knocked down. Most of those at 480 got knocked down. Let's see, we're right back at it. Let's see if we can continue to test those 480s, get those out of the way. Peesky on oil. Just a little peepski. There we go, through 480. Come on. Let's go, oil. Let's rip another 20 bucks. Make me happy boy. So running in a little resistance at 485. They're getting taken out. We're through there. Right up to 490. Can we see $5 on the ask? Come on, let's see it on there. Coming up there. Some selling at 495. They got pecked at. Getting pecked at again. Getting pecked at again. Getting taken out. Oh. They did get taken out, but they came back in. Nope, there they go. Right up to 5. We got a bunch of selling at 5, but if we break 5, we may test for a new high. We may try to go test pre-market high. We barely touched it. We need to get right back up to 5. We want to see this 480 area hold as support because there was so much resistance there. So I'm going to stay above, 475. How's Marps doing? Marps popping up to 983. I am going to add 10 more to Marps. Oh, maybe I'm not. Alright, I'm going to add 5 to Marps then. There we go. So I got 15 of Marps. I got a nice position at 950. A little above the trend line, but we are confirming so far on this candle. This candle is pushed up green, but we still have a couple of minutes. We want to see that candle continue to stay where it's at or push up a little higher. What was that other play I'm in? Oh, Hussa. So Hussa's still struggling a little bit here in this 480 area. Come on. Push on back up to 5. Got to see it pecking at 5. Okay. Testing 490 again. Where's the oil chart? Let's pull the oil chart up. How are we looking there on oil? Looking good there. Buying still coming in. We did just get another little push, but rejected at 490 again. Marps at 985. Come on. Give us that nice break. You're right there. See 485. Sellers trying to step in there again. And 485 starts holding its resistance. That's not good. So now we're back testing 475. You can see 480 with some sellers. And we're struggling here. You know what? Let me pull up the oil future on here. I don't know why I'm... Oh, what is the oil contract? I can't remember off the top of my head what the oil NASDAQ future contract is. Let me Google it real quick. CL. So it should be /CL. Let's see if that's right. Yep, there we go. So, okay. On the short term, get out of here, line. You can see while we're testing those resistance lines on those stocks, we are testing 120 on oil. And oil is getting very, very close to possibly breaking that. We do have this downtrend. Come on, I keep forgetting to have that line in. That's got a break, which is about 122. But I think we'll break that if we break over 120. Let's hop back over here. MARP's up to 988. Slowly creeping to that 10. Re-break at 10. I think that'll be making some moves. Hussa still hanging out in this area. This candle just opening on the 15. We could see a pretty strong pullback here if it does not hold up 450. Yeah, 475. Actually, I'm not even going to draw this line. I can see on this hour chart right across the top of all those candles bodies. Look at that. I can draw this line right. Come on. There we go. You can see this candle closed under 485, this candle closed under 485, and then this candle closed over 485. Those are on the hour chart. So we're starting a new hour here. So we're going to need to see a break above 5, above 485, and hold. As soon as this candle, if it can start going green, it can push up. But if it can't hold 450, we'll come back down to probably 4, maybe even 375. But a lot of it depends on what oil does here. If oil can break 120, it's not going to matter. See, INDO, that's pulling back as well. So that's what I was saying. We don't want to get too crazy because of the oil hype, just in case oil turns around on us. See if there's any news on oil that we may need to know about. Halliburton up over 8%. Let's see. Schlumberger. Euro could extend losses versus dollar as oil prices soar. Airlines face capacity decision as oil soars. And this is what I've been saying. You know, when the price of oil starts skyrocketing like this, every single thing that we buy is going to go up in price. But we're having this at the exact same time as we're having Fed-induced inflation. So neither one of these is really good to be happening. Incoming shark pattern. Yeah, I know, man. We're real close. I'm keeping an eye on the spy. I love that. I loved your drawing. Your drawing was great, man, in the Discord. That cracked me up. Because where I was sick and stuff, I hadn't really looked at Discord too much on Saturday. And then yesterday, when I was feeling better, I got in there some and saw that picture right as I was about to post the chart of the NQ crashing last night and oil running. And I saw that shark and I just lost it. I was cracking up. I'm going to show everybody your drawing real quick on the stream because I think it's worth it. This tells the whole picture, guys. I'm conceding to Mike here. Mike is a better technical analyst than I am because because this is exactly what's about to happen. This big old whale is about to chomp down on this spy. Or shark or whatever it is. The damn spy even looks like its teeth. When the spy in the stock market looks like this. It looks like the old shark pattern. That's not a good pattern. You can see, the shark, the shark pattern added on is pretty special. But he has the top resistance line right here, and then he has this downward trend line, which is showing the decrease in buying volume and just volume in general on the SPY. So the mouth is actually accurate drawings of prediction. It's just funny as hell because it's a shark. But yeah, you want to see things like that? Come join the Framework Fortune Discord. I appreciate that, man. That made my day yesterday. I was cracking up. Hey, like I said, that analyst is better than my analysis. I should have just done that myself. Been like, this is what you're going into if you're going long. You're going into that big old shark's mouth. We lost some viewers on that. That's okay. They'll come back maybe. All right. Anyway, let's see. Where's oil at? Oil's still testing 119, 120. Yeah. See, we're real indecisive right now on which way we're gonna start going. But actually, if INDO starts ripping again, and it looks like it might, all it's got to do is pop back over that 65-70 area. Let's see here. Yeah, MARPS is still just slowly climbing up that trend line, so I'm fine with that. Boy, things are moving so fast right now with these oil stocks. But Hussa, I'm gonna keep a closer eye on. Let's just keep this thing on here for now. And I can side eye the oil future there. So we got 7 minutes left on this 15-minute candle to close. Now, cause buy-in has come in here so far and held this up. If this buy-in continues to come in and this candle starts going green, we're probably going to see a break 5. But we are early in the triangle. So we could pull all the way back down to 4 if oil starts pulling back, which it is a little bit, getting rejected again. So right now, I think we're basically just waiting on this little flag, this little triangle on the oil chart to make its decision which way it wants to go. So crack of 118 basically. Crack at 118, and that's when we need to run for the hills. Alright, well, we just got a waiting game here. Oil's a big market cap, so it takes a little bit to move it. Well, normally it takes a little bit to move it, but lately it's been getting so much attention it doesn't take much to move it at all. Come on, oil. Oil's testing that 118.75 area. Marps is back down to 950. Let's see, we're starting to push up to that 475 area right now on Hussa. See those sellers right there on the ask? They all just got taken out. Those candles starting to turn green. Let's see if we can test 5 again. 480 getting taken out pretty quick. 485 we just hit. There's a bunch of sellers. See if 480 starts holding as support. See if we start getting bids there. We are getting bids stacking at 475. Bids stacking at 480. There we go. 485 still struggling, poking a little bit, taking it out. See if bids start stacking 485. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Oil's testing 119 again. There we go. Come on. Go on up there. You're already there. Just get on up to 5. A little bit of something, 495. Not a lot. They're getting pecked at. We need to see buyers willing to buy this at $5. $493s and $494s all through the time it sells. There's a couple of $496s. So we're struggling with $495. Oil almost breaking 119. We're right at 498. You see all the selling pressure here. But we may be about to get frisky. Let's pop back over to oil real quick. So oil is trying. It's got to get back over 119 and start holding there. There it goes. There it goes. Go ahead, oil. Do your thing. Do your thing, oil. Come on. Stay above 119. Start pushing. There we go. We're starting to break on oil, so we're starting to break here on Hussa. Got a little rejection again at $5. But oil is over 119. Little quick pullback there, but oil isn't pulling back at the moment, so we're just meeting resistance off of $5. But there you can see no big deal. We're just all over the place. Yep, oil's starting to push more. Come on, $5 starting to hold the bid. Let's see if I keep stacking. Keep stacking. There we go. There's two more. Come on. Come on. Stack. There was one more, two more, three more, five more. There we go. $5 starting to stack. Starting to hold as support. We got up to $5.50. If we can hold this $5 area here. Marps testing 10 right there at 990. Oh boy, we're either about to get crazy or we're about to get slammed. So that candle closed. This one's got to continue to push green. We don't want to see this one turn red at all. Another test of 5. Seller's still holding it down. Get out of there. Pick them apart. Come on. Come on, buyers. Get in there. Take them out. See, we're still not getting a lot of orders on the time. And there we go. There's a bunch of 5s lighting up green. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, and a decent size order now sitting on 5. Oil still indecisive, though. Like I said, we need to break that 120 now. If oil can pop this triangle. Of course, IMMP is pushing back up. I mean, this is going to be the same on every oil stock right now. If oil starts running, everything's going to run. Yeah, look at INDO. Big rip up to $70. So if you did play INDO and you're getting that nasty, nasty rip, Jesus Christ, $32 so far today. Very nice job. All right, Hussa. You're holding above 5. Let's go. INDO's already went crazy. It's up to 70. You got to catch up. You got $65 to run, Hussa. No, I don't think Hussa will run $65. But we are starting to push up to that 550 now, looking pretty nice. As oil is starting to pop that triangle. Look at that. Oil on the triangle tip, that downtrend, testing it right now, starting to pop it. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Pop that 119.50 and we're going to be off here. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Come on. A little rejection at 119.50. So we're slowing down a little bit coming into this. I'm going to go ahead and remove this 15-minute line. Because now we know we got to break 550 to keep moving, and then 580 is our next resistance. So 550, 580, well, 575-ish, something like that. Marps pushing over $10 right now. Yep, bids just moved up to over $10 on Marp, so that's starting to push again. Come on, oil. Give us this breakout here. Come on, give us this breakout. Don't pull back. There you go. Come on. I want to see that 120 break. Having a little pullback. We got 6 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. There we go. Breaking over 119.50. Come on, baby. Let's see that 120. Let's see that 120. Oh, I'm turning into a little leprechaun. Want to count my little monies already? I'm getting too greedy here. I need to keep my craziness in check. This is serious. Hustle's tested in 530. Come on, oil. Come on, let's see that break at 120 and you start ripping. INDO testing 75, busting through 75. We're coming right up to 120. Let's go. This is easy money right here. If we break this 120, this is easy money. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You're so close. You know you want it. And you see Marps and Hussa, all that getting ready to go if we break. But if we don't break 120, they're going to have a pullback again if this pulls back. I'm just in a good mood, man. It's not really my emotions. They're not clouding my judgments. I'm just in a good mood and ramping it up, making the fill and fill even more exciting. Let's see, Marps giving a little wick up there, almost a 1025. Hussa having a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, see oil's pulling back just a little bit. It's going to take us probably maybe we got 9 more minutes on that candle. Honestly, I don't know. We could break 120 at any time on oil. It's very close to doing it right now. We just put a little wick over it. Here we go. Let's see if we get rejected or not. We are getting rejected right out the gate. But we're still looking pretty good. We've popped this triangle pretty strong. Come on. Get over that 120. You know what, Orlando, you're right, man. I'm gonna go look away for a minute because my emotions. You're right, man. I shouldn't be getting this excited. Gotta stay a robot. So I'm gonna take a quick little break, get my head right while this is consolidating. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Thank you about that. Now, you can say you prefer cats over dogs. That don't bother me. It's when you're talking trash about dogs. So, we are getting rejected at 120 on this first test. But Hussa pushing. Marps up to 1047 or 1050. So, we just need to see this break if we can get it. Come on, microphone. There we go. I don't know if you guys heard anything I just said. I don't think you did. But I was saying, as long you can say you like cats better than dogs, that's fine. Just don't talk trash about dogs that are, not doing well. That ain't cool. So we're pulling back to this trend line. Very, very important we hold this 1950, or these other plays may start coming down. Yeah, you can see they're already getting IND. I was spiking to 82 there. Of course, it's getting met with some selling pressure. Big run there. So if any of y'all got this run, I mean, any part of it, $10, $5, whatever, you did pretty good on it. Let me see. Let me pull up Trading View here. See, Marps is actually holding pretty well. Holding at 1040. Hussa just dropped back 1030. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know if you caught that or not, but shout out to Orlando for throwing a brick at my face. I need that. I need to calm down. It's too excited there for a minute. So we are not out of the woodworks yet. I'm in 473 on Hussa. Actually, here's the short-term trend line on Hussa as well. So we didn't even get up to 550. We got to 536. Ooh, Marps. Oh, Marps just pulled all the way back down to 962. That's what I was saying about this one, though. It's super low float, only 2 million in shares. So any type of volume, one way or the other, is going to move this very quickly. Oil coming back down to 119, testing here. Can you hold? It's actually 540 kind of well, it's 540, 550, but 540 is where we closed on the bodies of these two candles at. You can see with oil having that little pullback, everything pulling back. It means, yeah, INDO just dropped $3 just like that. Actually, almost $4. But everything just consolidating at these highs, all these oil stocks, while oil is consolidating here. So we may not get that breakout right now. If we don't hold the trend line. Damn, that thing popped all the way up to, well, how much volume was that on that pop up on this last candle? Not even 500,000, and that thing moved from the bottom of the candle. Well, actually moved from the open right there, 961, almost $1 it moved with only 500,000 in volume. Oil starting to crack 118 here. So see, we're running into the downtrend and the 1 hour 10-day moving average there. So this resistance is what's holding us down. We do have the 50-day right below us at 116. But if oil drops $2, that can pull these stocks back quite a bit more than you might expect. Is the NQ rebounding? No. No, the NQ's not rebounding. So that's not what it is. Yeah, the NASDAQ looks horrible. Let's check. Let's see, what's the SPY look like? Where you at, SPY? So it looks like that's what was probably causing us as well to get hung up at 120 on oil, was there was a little bit of buying coming in on the NQ that might have made buyers on oil a little scared there for a second. Let's see. The end of the stock market correction may be near. Okay. Let's see. Volatile day in London. Stock C trades canceled for Russian minor polymetal. That's real crazy. Wheat continues to surge to all-time high as Russian invades. So, Lori Lee, when you call that wheat, you were so on top of wheat. You were so on top of that. But you've been on top of all this stuff, really. A lot of you guys have been doing so well these last couple of months. So see, we're trying to get back above 119 already. If we get back above 119, we're fine. See, just with that little pullback though, where Hassan. Oh damn, INDO or Sky, really, bro? The day I finally choose not to get into you and you start popping up. Sky breaks $20. That thing could run. INDO pulling back really hard. Yikes. $11 pullback so far, and this is the volatility. This is the thing. So of course, hustle pulling, still pulling back. So we got 4 minutes left on this candle. We're back above 119. Let's see if it can push back up to like 119.50 before it closes. Yeah, how's it cracking that trend line? Oil failed to get back over 119 so far. You can do it. Oh, I didn't even see what you said there, Lloyd. Cryptos are the toys that my cat that I prefer dismembers. Cryptos are nothing but roses with sharp thorns. I like it. I like it. Sharp thorn roses. It's good stuff. Speaking of, let me check a little bit here and see if money is moving into cryptos, since we're having a little pullback on oil. Yeah, Bitcoin's pushing up. So this is, if you've been following me on the crypto channel, this is what I've been talking about. This is the SPY. This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has decoupled. It is not following the SPY. We started seeing that some last week, but I'd say today this is a pretty clear damn indicator that we're not following the SPY anymore. SPY pulling down. Bitcoin's been ripping. Ethereum, well, that's rebounded too. So yeah, we're seeing that. We're seeing a decoupling right now, which means if I was right about this, then we're going to see a hot altcoin market. So Marps is on the trend line. We are getting some more buying there coming in on Huss at 475. See if it can hold though. See, 475 is on the ass, so it's acting as resistance. See if we can get right back above there. Alright, this candle's fixing to close. Here's an interesting speculation. With oil running to these super highs of 130, if for some reason, they end this war or whatever, but if for some reason that was the high on oil, at least for a while, at least for a couple of months or something, and all that money that people made in the oil sector, with cryptos being down right now, would probably look pretty appetizing. So the stock market ain't looking appetizing at all. The stock market's looking like a death spiral. So that second candle, or this new 15-minute candle, we don't want to see it push down more than that. You see it pushed down to that 118 and immediately push back up to 118.50. You know, we do got to keep that in mind. I mean, oils went from basically $90 a barrel to $140 a barrel, or $130 a barrel, and that was only in like a 5-day span. So we could see a little pullback. Or like I said, maybe it could be the top. It's hard to say. I said 150. It's Monday though. We got a whole rest of this week yet, so there's a lot of time left today as well. Woo! Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't accidentally I accidentally clicked over here on the AT ladder. All right. There we go. Yes, I am feeling better today, quite a bit better. Thank you, Lauren. Trade Never After. Biden is holding a meeting with the feds to regulate crypto. Wouldn't that be illegal? Isn't the government not supposed to work with the Federal Reserve? That's a blatant violation of the Constitution, I think, or at least the laws, whatever laws after the Constitution, once the Federal Reserve is made. The Federal Reserve is a private entity. They shouldn't be even speaking, but they do it. But blatantly, President Biden going to have a meeting with them over regulation over anything, blatant ignoring of the laws. I mean, there's not much else to say to it. I'm not going to go on a rant because that's all there is to say about it. I mean, it's just the blatant, obvious, crazy move, which it's not surprising at all. You know, we know that U.S. is going to regulate cryptos. They're going to try. Question is, will they succeed? Now, here's the thing, though. I keep thinking, with the Russian ruble crashing like it did, I'm wondering how many Russians are adopting cryptocurrencies right now. Oh, that's not actually happening? I was going to say... I know that they're in talks and stuff about regulating crypto, but I wouldn't. That's how not surprised I would be if that was actually true. It's not like they haven't been breaking laws left and right, breaking their own damn laws they made. So Hussa and Marp still pulling back. INDO though trying to hold 70-ish. So volatile. You gonna rebound here, Will? Struggling at 118.50. Here we go.
Go on ahead and push back up there. Let's get another test of this 120. So we do have a bit of a downtrend on HUSA. MARP's just barely holding that trend line. Where's the main trend? Where's the main trend line at? Is what I'm looking for. So our main trend line is at 115. So even if we crack 118, we still have quite a bit of support at 115. Although dropping down to 115 is going to put me real sketchy to hold these plays. What is OP? Ocean Pal. That's a shipper. It's ran from 75 cents to about $1.15. INDO still dumping. Back down to 65. INDO might have to come all the way back down to 60. That's not even 265 yet though, but it looks like it's going to try to come down there. Yeah, because oil's cracking below 118 now. Yeah, that looks like we're going to pull back probably. Let's see. 4 hour. Oh, you can see it's as clear as day on the 4 hour. So this is what we're looking like on us on the 4 hour. Pretty clear cut. That support is, or this resistance is at 5, but the resistance we've been getting held up all morning is at 475 because all 3 of these 4 hour candles are, let's see. It's 4 a.m. So this one's probably got an hour left. But these 3 candles, or these 2 that already closed, the bodies are right below 475. And then we did shoot that wick up there, but that's where we're struggling at. So as soon as we can constantly hold 475 and confirm that, which we're testing, then we should be able to break back over. Let's see, where's oil still dropping. But still holding above the 10-day. There's 5 minutes. Left on this hour chart and the 15-minute. There's your trend line on INDO. We just don't want to see this trend line, this main trend line crack, because that could lead to a very big pullback in oil. You know, as fast as we can go up is as fast as we can go down with the markets as volatile as it is. But even with the oil future dropping right now, Huss's still holding pretty decently. Which is a good sign that buyers are wanting to keep it up. MARPS is down some, but you know, there's not that much volume on MARPS. Can you get back above there, Hussa? Oh, let's see. The NQ just tried to throw a wick up there above the downtrend, but you can see selling pressure come in and just slam this right back down under that trend line. That's pretty bearish on the SPY right there, or on the NQ contract. Either way, whatever. That is ugly. If that candle doesn't come back up, I'm about to see the SPY. The NASDAQ. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Look at that straight downtrend since December 22nd. I think we may be about to, if we don't hold up, we may be about to dump quite a bit. That is looking real ugly. It's trying to hold, but oil bouncing back up above 118. Get out of this week chart. Actually, look at oil on this week chart. So we broke higher gas prices than after 2008. Or higher oil prices, I should say, but I'm pretty sure after the spike in oil last night, I would think that gas prices changed their prices this morning. That was quite a move. All right, we're back up to 1854 though. Let me get back in the 15-minute chart so we can. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice buying coming back in, trying to hold this up. Did just kind of get flat in there. All right, so here's the indecision. Depends on what this candle does. This candle pushes up, we're going to break 120. If it pushes, above the body of this previous red candle, starts coming down like this, we're probably going to see 116 on that 50-day. Because technically, short term right now, we are bearish on oil. We're downtrending. Overall time frame, we're bullish. So that's why I'm not too shaky hands right now on either of these plays. Because the overall time frame shows we're extremely bullish. But we're at a possible, I guess you could call it a pivot point, possible pivot point in price direction. Let's see, Huss is back up. Well, Huss is already back up almost to 5. Marb's kind of giving up a little bit. Not much of anything happening on it at the moment. No volume hardly. Looks like we're going to try for another test of $5 here as oil's creeping back up to 118.50. Selling at $4.95. Let's get them out of the way. There they go. Oh, let's see. Rebreak of 5 and we should be good to go here. Testing, poking. Testing again. Oh, starting to break a little bit. Sellers are starting to get taken out at 5. Buyers, almost willing to come in at 5, so that's a good sign. Did get a little rejection off of there. Oil's still kind of hanging out, so decent sized buyer in at $4.94. Yep, $4.95. Holding bids. Very nice. Look at all those bids. $4.95 is holding. Yeah, push on up bids. Another hit of 5. Let's see. Tickle it. Give it a little tickle. Tickle that $5. And just continuing to tickle here. Huss being a hussy. She's teasing me. Tickling that $5 spot over and over again, but don't wanna finish the job here. Don't you, not one of you ever mention that I said that. Especially around my wife. I would never say such things. Oh, come on, Hussa. Basically, what is happening here is Hussa is giving me it's probably not as funny as what I think it is, but I'm having a hard time getting it out because it's pretty funny. I don't know if I should say it on the stream, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hussa is giving me FOMO blue balls. blue ball FOMO. I'm over here in pain waiting for this $5 to break. And we're giving it a nice strong test of the break of it here. It looks like we may start going. even without oil. Oil may just hang out at 118, which may get people no, another rejection. We're going to test again. Come on, Hussa. See, here's the thing. This is what I'm starting to notice. If Hussa does not break here real soon and start holding over $5, we're going to come back down to the trend line because we're starting to curl over. So if we continue this curl over, the price continues to drop. It drops below 450. This curl will be back down the trend line, and then later on, we could see it rip. Later on, a little bit later today or something. But with that little downtrend, the good thing is we're still holding 475. Volume has decreased. Oil's still dropping though. Yeah, it's right down on that 50-day indecision doji. Oh, I think I already said that. We still have a lot of time on this candle though, so. Is the NQ still dying? So we're seeing a little battle here. The NQ is holding that support at the same time that oil is trying to break resistance. So we got a little fight going on. We may have to pull back. Let me redraw this line on MARPS. So $9 is the bottom. I wonder if I can grab 5 more down here at 9. Nope, I don't have any more funds. I don't want to risk too much more on this if it doesn't break up. Let's see, 821 is the bottom, or 826. Okay, I'm just going to put a stop loss on this guy. Somewhere down here, right around that wick. So on that wick, pull it down. Oh, that ain't gonna work. We can't just sell 5 now. What you doing here? What you doing, thinkorswim? I'm blaming it on you, even though it's my fault, because I remember it specifically leaving 5 shares in there. Actually, let's put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it below there. Somehow I still got it without even looking at it, right on that damn trim, or right on that little wick at the end there. Bring that thing down. There we go. Don't want to be right at the wick in case it wicks down to there. Where we at on Hussa? Hussa's over 5 here. Again, so strong sign there, getting back above 5. And I believe we are getting very, very close. Possible break here on Hussa. Stop calling me. My car warranty is fine. I don't even have a warranty. Warranties are nonsense. That's a rant I could go on today, how insurance and warranties are nonsense. All right, so we're back down below 5 again. So another rejection. IMPP, same thing. You know, you see IMPP real close on the body of this 1 hour candle to breaking over the tops of these two bodies at 670. So if that's the case, you know, that could try to run again. Would have to break 7. CEI. CEI already looking pretty bullish. I mean, it had an indecision candle earlier, an hour ago. Well, less than an hour ago, but now it's getting a bullish candle up. So it actually doesn't look too bad on the 1 hour, even with oil, you know, still having a bit of a pullback here. But I think these are going to have to be a little bit longer holds today. Because the NASDAQ, the NASDAQ's trying to bounce right now off of this bottom. So there's some buying coming in on the NASDAQ. Let's see if Bitcoin's still going. Where did you go? There you are. Okay. So gold still under 2,000. Silver still right there under 26. Real estate market, interestingly enough, not looking as bad still. It was looking real bad, but it's starting to look like the real estate market may be going the opposite of the SPY now. You know, it's real close. I mean, it does look like it's still following. But this has been an uptrend since February 24th on the real estate market, where since February 24th, we have still been downtrending. I don't know if that's going to change anything. I just don't know about that real estate. Now, this is the craziest thing. The dollar has been strengthening. It's almost up to the 100 mark on the dollar index. But you don't normally see gold, silver, real estate, oil, wheat. You don't usually see assets going up at the same time, especially inflationary assets going up at the same time as the US dollar. So this almost looks like a head and shoulders starting to form here on the US dollar. That would make sense. I'm I'm thinking quite possibly we could see rejection, and more than likely, actually, we'll probably see rejection at this area on the U.S. dollar, because it got rejected there below 99.50, but it's not even able to get up there. So if we have a big rejection, which would just mean that people are moving back out of cash. A lot of people's moved into cash, clearly. But when we get a rejection there, people will start moving back out of that cash, and we'll see the dollar come on down. But again, what are they going to go into? Gold, silver, metals, crypto. Probably going to be a mix. I mean, they're clearly going in the gold and silver, and have been. And of course, oil. We know they're going in the oil. Let's see here. Hussa. Ooh. I like that. Look at there. We got a candle opening above that 475 area. So we're right back testing 5 again. All right. Well, we'll give this stream about 15 more minutes here to see what goes on. But this, like I said, with oil being a pretty large, huge market cap, it's going to take a lot to move it. So if there's indecision in the oil market right now, that indecision could last for all day. So if that's the case, if oil just sits around this 118, 120 area, and it doesn't look like it's going to fall, then people will probably continue to come into these oil stocks. But the biggest concern is oil pulling back more. Look at that, Sky. Oh my goodness, Sky. Why do you do the things you do to me? INDO is barely holding that uptrend, but holding it. See MARP's bouncing off that trend line again. No, I didn't see the PR for wheat. Let me take a look at it. With it being an ETF, let's see, wheat, Bed Bath & Beyond, Terricrium funds, ETV shares resume trading. Whoa, what? Suspends creation in wheat. As the open markets, the fund had only approximately 7 million and a half current shares registered that are available to purchase. That's very interesting. So they've suspended putting out any more shares because of law. They have to. Of this ETF. And it's already seemingly pretty short. Pretty short supply. That's why it's been running so much. I mean, nobody was trading wheat for a long time, so they didn't really need a ton of shares of wheat in the fund to keep the fun going. That's very interesting. That shows you right there the demand is outweighing the supply for this wheat ETF. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you for pointing that out, Lori. So wheat definitely want to keep on watch this whole week as they cannot issue any more shares to the public. Let's see, Cecilia, you just got out of work and got to go to school. Yeah, man, it's all right. Don't worry about it though. There'll be plenty of volatility. We're not out of these or this volatile markets by a long shot. So that's what happens when you get crazy volatility and you have a whole sector running like that. Looks like Hustle wants to try it again. Wants to get up. Is trying to get back over 490 again here. No problem, Lordy. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a couple-minute break here while I'm waiting, and then, like I said, we'll give the stream just a little bit longer to see if anything's gonna happen. And if not, then I'll be holding these for a little bit, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. Oh, Friday, that one play, I think it was on Sky. I ended up selling it for a small loss because I did not want to hold anything over Friday. And then, of course, today it's up to, 20. It was over 20 just now. So. But it is what it is. Oil's still pulling back a little bit, down to 117. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this break real quick. We'll see what's going to happen. But I think it's going to take a while for oil to try to break up again. I mean, just a couple of minutes.
Damn it, microphone. Oil is holding up for the time being, as it's back over 118. Well, it's trying to hold. If it starts holding 118 again, then it looks like we'll probably consolidate for a little bit longer. Where did Marps go? Oh, Marps dropping. It's just right on that trend line still. So if you are in these oil stocks a little bit high like I am, just keep this oil ETF up and keep an eye on it. Because we're basically all this consolidation is about right now is confirming 115 as a new support area for oil. So if we can't hold above that 115, of course, at this point that's where the downtrend will be by the time it would come down to it. But if we could come down to 15 and everything be fine and rebound there later today. But preferably, we want to see this little uptrend, this little micro uptrend on the 15-minute right here continue until it breaks over 120. But, like I said, it could pull on back down to the trend line, then try to bounce. The most important thing, though, is that oil stays above 115. See, where's the NASDAQ? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we dropped below there on the NASDAQ. Uh-oh. Well, we've got room all the way down to 1,300 now. Shoo! The spy's about to get ugly. That's the case. I mean, we threw that wick down there just trying to hold. But if the SPY, oh boy, look at that. That 15-minute candle actually opened below that area. Boy, crack 13.5. Put the SPY in here. I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's terrible. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Shoo. See, this was the COVID dip, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. No. But that was on February 23rd. I'm on an hour chart. Never mind. But still, if the NQ was to pull back down to 13,000, we'd see the SPY probably back down to 410 for a final test. I'm still trying to hold. You see Hussa just still hanging out right there below $5. And this is a clear triangle right here on the 15-minute. It's a flag because you got the big flagpole, but triangle. Consolidation triangle right under 5.
What's up, Mike B? Orlando Rip cash accounts. Drava, I'm still in both of my trades so far today. I'm up $6 right now on Hussa. And then I'm down $6 on MRPS. So I don't have any P&L yet. Cuz I'm waiting patiently to see if oil is going to continue to do its thing. Yeah. And it's still holding over 118. Now, Lori had IMPP. Lori was on IMPP all of last week. She actually sold Friday. But we do have people in the chat who's been profiting off of IMP and INDO. Last week, a lot of people in the chat here killed it on INDO. Hopefully you guys, some of you guys or all of you guys were able to kill it again today. Now I cry selling too early. No, if I came off sounding like I was being an a-hole or anything, I didn't take anything you said disrespectful. I didn't even think of it like that. Sometimes I sound like an a-hole. My wife tells me that. A lot of people tell me that. It's basically because I don't have a filter. You know, I say whatever comes to my mind. And a lot of times it comes off the wrong way. People, you wouldn't believe how many people get butthurt from me just asking simple questions. And then blame it on me for asking the questions. Oh no, man, nah, man, you're good. I trade. The stocks are not the only thing I trade, and I mainly on this channel trade a small account all the time because I my focus is helping new, not even just traders, but new entrepreneurs. I've been trading stocks for 8 years, and I've been running my own business for 4 years now, 3 years. I don't know. Whenever the YouTube channel started, this one. But like I've said before, plenty of times, the reason why I trade these small amounts because I want new traders to. To me, it doesn't make sense to show new traders how to trade on a $25,000 above the PDT rule account. Most new traders are not going to be starting out with that much money, and I would want to hit them with a stick if they did start out with that much money without doing any research or learning. So, but yeah, I don't like, a lot of the social media people who trade on these big accounts, and then they're telling people who are working a job making $30,000 a year that they can start day trading right away and make tons of money. And it's just nonsense. But trying to learn how to trade a small account is totally different than a big account, because a big account you can just keep getting them back in. You can get in and out very quickly and mitigate your risk very, very low. Like you can mitigate so much risk that way. Whereas when you're on a small account, you can't do that. You're subject to PDT rule if you're on a margin account, which I'm not a fan of. So this is a cash account. Because of the cash account, I got to wait 48 hours after I make a trade for that money to settle. So to me, it just seems like a lot better of an idea. And plus, with the way the markets are at the moment, I'm not very bullish on the stock market. So a lot of my money is in gold, silver, and cryptos. And about to be in more real estate, especially if the market keeps looking shaky. We are starting to break this triangle here, but still, we got to break 550 before Hussa can start running. Hussa's looking real nice right now, though, if it can get it. Come on. You're trying. Come on. For 540. See at 550. See, where's Marps? Marps is at 927. Can you get it, Hussa? I have been patiently waiting on this, Frisk. So we're still fumbling around in this 530 area. Of course, the oil future is slowly still rebounding. So maybe kind of, maybe buyers may be looking for a little bit more confirmation. Maybe looking for the oil future to C1 1850 before they really want to come back in this. Because you can see again, got held up, same area. Let me see. Nice. Just as long as you know what you're doing. Oh, let's see. I'm missing a whole bunch of comments. Oh man. Well, we have multiple traders here in the chat. Orlando's 18. Sicilian, I think, is 19. Both of those guys have come into the Framework Fortune community and really become their own traders, because that's like the main thing I push. I don't want people to trade, I don't want people to do what I'm doing. I want people to become their own traders, make their own decisions. So if you're only 18, you're another one of those bright young minds that we need around here. Here we go. We almost got through 540. I thought we were going to give a little wick up there to 550. 540 still being a little crazy. My business is as a multiple things, but you can go check it out, frameworkfortune.com. Frameworkfortune.com is where you can pretty much find everything at. But I have this YouTube channel, I have the crypto YouTube channel, I have there's just so much. There's so much. Along with those two channels, we've got this whole community and network of other channels with H&H Trader, which you'll see him. And by the way, guys, I'm going to go ahead and announce it. I don't know if H&H Trader has announced it yet. We stopped doing the last rips last year, where we were doing them every single day on this channel, or every day the market was open anyway. We are going to start doing a once a week episode of the last rip or something like it. Technical analysis and watch list for the week and what's going on. We're going to start that very soon. So HH will be back joining me once a week, every week on here on the channel for those type of episodes. It's just too hard for us both to stay on that same schedule of that 5 days a week. That was rough when we were both trying to stay doing that. So we just decided we're gonna make it a week or once a week thing, and we'll just cover everything for the week. Yeah, and I still haven't forgot about the trader roundtable things. We're just trying to build out the Discord a little bit more right now, and then on top of that, we also have the Framework Fortune blockchain project, which is in progress. And again, if you guys haven't seen that, that is on the website. The white paper V1 is loaded up on there. This week I'm going to be working on, here we go. Lot of selling at 550. Sam's barking. Hold on, let me get this dog to be quiet. Ooh, look at that volatility. Pushing it all the way back down. Another rejection off of 550. Where's MARP at? MARP's still at 925. We are getting pretty active though here. INDO's back up to 72. All right, driving. Have a good one, buddy. Hopefully you come around more and join the Discord and talk to us more in there off stream. Nice stonks and jumps. All right, so with that rejection off of 550, looks like it's going to be a little bit longer. So oil futures still, it's still not showing a lot of strength yet. Just still holding around that 118 area. Let's see the SPY. The SPY is attempting something that sort of resembles a rebound, but not very likely. Looking real rough still. I was expecting a little bounce here, and we ain't getting it. Not yet so far. Maybe it's going to start happening here. Maybe. Oof, still a lot of red coming through there. But let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty red. All right. Yeah, I think this is going to take a little bit longer, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because we will be doing the crypto updates, technical analysis, live stream on the crypto channel here a little bit later. A lot going on in the crypto world as well as all these markets, but the crypto world, a lot of different things shaking there, especially with Gods Unchained. If you've been following me on that play to earn NFT game, big shakeup happening over there. There's just so much going on right now across everything. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute before I go. The way this candle just come down and hit the bottom, or hit the top. Well, yeah, hit the bottom now. Basically bouncing off of the downtrend there. That is pretty strong. We're getting a confirmation right here of this break of this triangle pattern. So let me give it just a second before I end it. Make sure this isn't about to rip. Oh boy. Yeah, oil's starting to push up. That's that confirmation I was talking about just a few minutes ago when I said buyers need to see a little bit more buying coming in, and it is coming in now on oil. We're all the way back up to 119 just about. Let's see if oil can get it back over 119. If we get back over 119, I think Hustle's going to rip that 550 area and make a new high. Yeah, Marps is back up a little bit. I'm gonna keep eyes on Hustle though. Because I do believe as soon as we get back over 119 on that oil future, we're going to see this pop. We are getting very, very close. Coming up for another test of 550. We tapped it for just a second. Still selling pressure here at 550. Oil is right there. We are right there again. Let's see. Oil starting to hold that 118.75 area. It's starting to push towards 119. Over 119.90 or 118.90. As we're running into 545 again. Oil about to break back over 119. Super stupid close. Come on, let's see it. See you start popping again. Yeah. So oil getting rejected off of 119 on that first touch here, this recent touch. Trying to give it a go again here. See if that 118.75 continues to hold. Oh, hold on a second. SPY's starting to bounce a little bit. So the SPY did bounce there. Not that that matters that much. Got 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes on this candle to close. And the hour chart candle to close. That hour chart closes like this. That's real bullish. I'm going to go ahead and remove this triangle. Oh yeah, I've got Indo and all these oil plays on my watch list that are running today. I'm very aware of what INDO did Friday and what it's done today. We've been watching INDO since it was $4. I believe it was HH himself who was calling the INDO back at $4. Here comes the break of 550, straight up to 570. Now we got a break for a new high. 579's pre-market high. Here we go. Super close. Let's push over that high. I'm going to get ready to lock out a little bit here. I am up a little bit of profit. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me take my hand off the sell button. Hold on a second now. Wait a second. Hold on. This thing is starting to really go. That's what I was looking for. Let's go. Let's go. All the way up to 650. Ooh, you almost got halted. Are we going to break through 650? Through 650? Go ahead and give me 5 of them. Lock 5 of them out. That's what I've been waiting on. Absolutely perfectly beautiful. And oil's over 119. If oil keeps pushing here, we may see this keep pushing. I'm going to take another 5 off. So I got 40 shares left. Oil up to 119.40. MRPS back up to 940. INDO's probably going to start running. We are still holding right at that 650 area. If we can re-break that 650 area, we'll be off again. MARP shooting up to 957. So buying is starting to come back into all these oil stocks. Huss is kind of leading the way right now. Can we get some more here? Holding 625 pretty good. 630 acting as resistance. There it goes. Popping through 630. Come on, get on back up there. There, ooh, almost breaking 650. We touched it twice. Come on. Come on. Oil almost up to 120. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Show me the frisk. I want all the frisk. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You're so close to keep on running. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Still not yet. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Bam, there we go. Right through 650. There we go. New high, 675. Oil's over 119.60. Let's see if this can keep going. Let's go. Let's go on up to 7. We're having a little problems here at 675. Just for the second. Come on, keep testing. There you go. There you go. Right through 675, 680, 690. I'm going to take a $5 off or a 5 share off there. Come on, let's see a $7 break here. Let's really get nuts. Let's really get nuts.
We're testing 7 hard here. Oil almost to 120. Oil breaks 120. We are about to start really getting fun. I might start dancing. Come on. Holding 690. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on, come on, come on. Get up. Let's see that 7. Let's see that 7. Come on. I'm going to take another 5 off here at 7 because it is kind of wobbling around a little bit. Marps back up to 955. Oil at 1980. Testing 7 through 7. All the way up to 725. All the way up to 730. Let's go. I'm about to throw my phone across the room. Let's go. Come on. All the way up to 730. 750. 770. $7.75, $7.80, $7.85, $8. We're hitting $8. Let's see if we get real crazy here. $8 through $8, ripping over $8. Woo! Let's take another 5 off. Let's take another 5 off. Let's go. And we may be getting halted here. Are we getting halted? Maybe. Are you going to halt? Can we get a halt? Give us a halt. Give us a halt so I can dance. Give us a halt. There it is. There's the halt. Now let's do it. Happy dance. Dun, 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 dun. And this is how we like to trade. We like to get in before everybody else does. While everybody's paying attention to INDO. We go find the stupid low float that's going to follow. And looky here. Looky here. And oil is just now about to break 120. We may not even be done yet. We may still be going. Look at that massive rip. $3 rip on a $5 stock. Woo! Baca, yeah, I got in at the beginning down here like 473 after it had that pullback when oil was having the pullback. But we're not done. I'm also still in MARPS, and MARPS is coming back up testing $10 right now. We may see 2 happy dances today. Are we going to see 2 happy dances? Dos happy danzo? Orlando. I got happier than a divorced man. That's pretty funny. I was already happy. I was already having a good day, so I like it. I like it when things play out the way they're supposed to. I hope so. I hope you guys made profit on this. If anybody got it, I know Sicilian, you said you sold too early. But I'm assuming you're in the profit, man. So, this play, and oil is breaking 120. We may gap up out of this halt here. These plays like this, though, it's not like it's some random penny stock. The whole oil sector is hot. And like I said, I didn't want to touch INDO because it's so much capital up here at $60. On a small account, you might be able to get 1 or 2 shares and it runs $20. But when the whole sector is running, you're going to see other rips. And that's what I was saying this morning. With HUSA only being 10 million and MARPS being 2 million, those two are probably the lowest float in the oil sector. So with the whole sector running, those are going to get some attention. but Hussa just kept the volume. You know, the whole time we were watching the oil, we was watching oil bounce around and drop down to 117, all of that. Hussa was still staying right there at $5. So we'll see if oil, you know, next resistance line for oil is 122. We're coming up to that downtrend. So break of 122, oil could start running real hard again. But, you know, this is a resistance area. This is a strong resistance area. We can see it clearly on the 1 hour chart. 10-day is still at 120.50, downtrend at 121, and then 122 was that last little hold of support right there in pre-market before it came back down. So a lot of resistance we're running into. However, if oil breaks, you know, if we break that resistance, we could be off again. You know, but it just depends. It's all on oil, what it does. If we can continue to rip like this. You know, if it's a random penny stock, we don't really ever know where the top might be at. And a lot of times you do lock out too early. I mean, I do that all the time. But the whole reason that I was in this play and in MARPS is, like I said, because this whole oil sector is hot. And we know the lower the supply, lower the float, higher demand, and we're coming out right there up to 870. So we are going to probably have a little pullback here for a second. But with oil still pushing over 120, I don't see it pulling back that well. I mean, it could, just because of how big of a rip that was, it could pull back. Unless oil just starts going ballistic. Because this is quite a rip. I mean, we're way off the trend line and everything, so it may ignore what oil is doing right this second. And, you know, people are going to lock out profits. See if 750 holds. As soon as we hit 750, buyers started coming in. MRPS up to 1050. That's very close to starting to break out. That's got to break 11, and that boy can go. Oil's about to break 121. Hussa still pulling back, though. How much selling are you going to get here? There's a lot of selling there for a second. Can we hold 750? Get back on up there. Yep, 750 holding as support. We dipped down there for a second, but buyers came right back in. Look at that, 766. See if we push back over 8 here. Then we're right back over 8. Almost up to 850. Can we go again? We're going to go again here on Hussa. Just trying. Pushing over the top of that previous candle. A lot of indecision at the second, but oil trying to hold 825. Nope, not able to hold 825. Is holding 810 as support. As long as it's staying above 8, then we can get this continuation. Oil's right at 121. Cracking 8 again. You know, I've only got half my position left, so I can give it a little leeway here to try to hold 8. Yeah, right back above 8. Marps is still right over 10. Okay, 825 through 825 up to 850 again. If we re-break 850, we'll be testing 870. Well, we might not even test 875. Last time we broke pretty hard, so that much momentum, if that momentum stays in here, we could keep going. Lot of indecision on this candle. Still holding 8 though. So let me take a quick peek, see at oil, what it's looking like. Yeah, oil is testing right now for the break, for it to go back bullish on the day. This is going to be, if oil breaks here, this is going to be phenomenal. Testing 850 again. Let's get through there. Stop holding up at 850. Oh, another little rejection there. Oil at 120.90. Oil breaking 120 right now. We should start seeing buying volume push back in here. If it doesn't, then it's just up too high for the moment for this stock in particular. But oh no, still getting rejected at that 121. Got 5 minutes on this candle. I'm gonna lock out 5 more just to be safe. It's making me nervous. Give me just a second. I don't even know how I got the 6 as an option there, but somehow I locked out 6 shares. So I'd like to lock out another 4. Let's see if we can hold 18. Marps almost breaking 11. Let's go. Let's go. Give me another one. Give me another beautiful run. There we go. Marps starting to go. Yeah, come on. Oil breaking, holding 120. Bottom of that candle at 734. Marps up, still over 11. Oil continuing to push. We're almost back to 8 here. You know, we haven't dumped off at all. You know, so far we are still holding up most of this rip, which is a decent sign. I'd say if we get back over 8 here and start holding, we're going to go in on push. INDO's up to 83. MARP still testing at 11. Just remember, 122 is going to be the final kind of resistance on oil. So, you know, we may be coming to a little cool down point here. Again, if oil doesn't break 722, yeah, MARB's coming back down a little bit. Let's see, we got 3 minutes on this 15-minute candle. If we get back over 8 for that close. Let's see. If we can close over 817 on this candle, it'll close green. Be pretty bullish. So you can see oil is struggling right now at the 10-day, but very close to breaking back over. I'm gonna go ahead and trying to hold that 775, but cracking that. Coming on down a little bit more. See if 750 can hold. Yeah, we got rejected off of that resistance on oil. Let's see. We're not holding 750 very well. There you go. Buyers trying to push it off of 750. Yep. They're coming in stacking right there. Let's see if they keep stacking. So far holding. I am going to take that little 4 off just so I have. What? Oh, I just took off 9. What's going on here? What is happening, thinkorswim? I don't remember changing my. Maybe I thought it was on 4 shares and I had it on 9 shares. I don't know. I didn't mean to lock out that many, but I only got 10 shares left here. Well, I only have 9 shares left here. So I'm pretty much most of the way out of this. I didn't really want to go all the way down to 9 shares, but that's okay. But my risk is pretty low for this to continue to run. Now if MARPs can just break. Oops. See, my entry's at 950. So that's actually above the trend line now. So I'm going to move my stop loss up on this some. Oil's about to give it another test. Really struggling with this area. Oh. Come on, oil. Now, of course, 125 is going to be strong resistance, but if oil rips up to 125, these stocks are going to make some decent moves. Still struggling.
Wait a minute. Here we here we come. Oh. Looks like oil's gonna try. Are you gonna get it right here? Hustle's right back at $8. So buyers anticipating this break over the downtrend, break back over the 10-day. Rejection there. So Marps, man, Marps having a little pullback, but not much of a pullback yet. This thing is so low float though. Like that little buying spike, that was only 500,000 in volume. So if this thing really starts getting volume, starts getting hype, if it can break out. Let's look on that hour chart. It's almost a perfect little U shape, other than that one wick. Yeah, there's the rejection starting to happen at the downtrend. So be prepared for a possible pullback here. Off of that rejection. Get off here. Stop calling me. I don't know who these people are. Well, always holding 120.50. Again, I mean, if oil just hangs around, 121 for a while, like it did there with 119, if it starts to stabilize for a few minutes, then we could see those rips come too, just like that last one. Oh, actually, oil's at 121 again. Oh, starting to break 121. Can you go here, oil? Us is still right there at 8. Marps is slowly coming back up as well. Go ahead, give us a nice break. Do the thing, oil, do the thing. Real quick, where's the NASDAQ? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the SPY is not looking good. It is still giving up. Man, oil is so close. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick little break again because we're way over time on the stream, but you know we're possibly into some nice money. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. So we are still pushing, and Hussa is back over 8, very close to ripping again. And then MRPS is way up over 11, up at 1140. You said buying volumes creeping in there. Yeah, Hussa's about to rip. We break 850 again, we're gone. There comes the test of 850. First little test. Oil at 121.50. Marp up to 1155, 1165. Comes another test at 850, breaking through it up to 860. Push for a new high, and here we go. Here we go, straight up to 9. Let's see it blow through 9. Come on, baby, blow through 9. Show me the frisk. Show me all of the frisk. I want every single drop of frisk that you got. Marps up to 12, breaking up over 12. Come on. You are so close. There it goes. Tested 9. Ooh, that was close. Got a rejection off of that first test, but there wasn't as much selling there as I thought there would be. We hit quite a bit of it on that first hit. Oil is slowing down at 121.50. But Huss's been hot, so all eyeballs are pretty much on Hussa and Sky. Or not Sky, but INDO. Another test of 9. Ooh, so close. And starting to break. There we go, up to 9.15. 9.25, 9.30. Come on. You get on up to 10. You are already there. You might as well go on up to 10 right now and just get it over with. There you go. 9.50. 9.50, a lot of selling at though. So of course $10. A whole number is going to be strong resistance regardless of what oil is doing. And we're running right into that 9.50. Come on. Oh, 9.50 breaking down up to 9.75. We break over 9.70. It's going to be a test of 10. Y'all don't understand how hungry I am right now. I'm dying right now how hungry I am. It's all right though. I made enough for a couple of sandwiches today. Are you going to get it? If we get a $10 break on Hussa, man, this is going to go nuts. I don't know if we'll get it though. Unless, like I said, unless oil is able to break 122. Because you can see oil is still just wobbling around that downtrend. I'm going to take one share off of Hussa. Marps, you were so close. If Marps breaks in, if Marks is able to get up to that high of 1350 in pre-market and break that, we'll probably see 15 on it. You know, but oil's got to keep going. Oh boy. Oh, we're giving a push back up here again. And you see 950 break. Nice size buyer come in there at 922. Get at 930. Those might be shorters though. Shorters would be crazy right now though to get in this. If oil can just push through 122, all these oil stocks are off. Marps Back above 12 again. Marps is about to push to 13 if it breaks over the top of 1240. It's trying. Keep an eye on Marps because this may start going crazy. Hustle's still over 9, so it's fine. Testing 1250 through 1250. See if buying blows in here like crazy or not. So Hustle's struggling with 9 to stay above 9 there. Hustler having a pullback to 850. So still just very volatile with the indecision. No, Marp's back down again. But oil's still right there. Come on, oil. Come on. Don't come back down on me now. Whew. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Go. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on. Get over that 120, 150. Hustle's still hanging out at 9 though. Marp's still hanging out at 12. Just waiting. It's just we're just waiting. Here we go. Make my day, oil. There you go. Come on. Let's see this pop. Spy's trying to hold support again, but not looking good. Come on, oil. There you go. Oil starting to push to 122. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on. Woo! Come on. You're so close. Marp's breaking out up 1280. Coming up to 13 right now. Taking the stop loss out. Come on. Woo, you're so close. So close. Come on. Marp's over 13. Huss is still holding 9. Guys, I'm not going to lie. If oil starts going crazy, I might just get naked. Come on. Come on. You're so close. Marp's getting a little rejection back down. Was not able to break that high yet. Still has to break that high of 1350. Come on. Come on. There's the volume starting to come in right at it. Come on. Woo! We're having some trouble here at 121.75. Yeah, little rejection there pushed us back down to 121.50. Little double top there on Hussa on the 15 minute. 5 minutes left. Do not want to see that drop much lower. MRPS is still holding over 13. Volume really starting to ramp up here a little bit. We are so volatile on this low flow oil stock. Come on. Yeah, come on. We need that 1350 break. Need to push to a new high. Hustle's still hanging around 850. I'm going to put a stop loss in for this last 8 shares of Hussa. Because I'm just going to hold it as long as it holds above whatever this is. What is that? 750. So we'll put a stop loss right under 749 for now. That gives me a whole dollar wiggle room. I'm way in the profit, so even if it does hit that, not a big deal. But Marps is looking like it may start getting a lot of attention here. Especially if oil can break, so I'm gonna be sitting on this one in case I need to lock out. Because I'm already up, what, $3-4 on this play as well per share. Oil's staying above 121, but needs to start pushing back up again. See how we looking on the oil. How rough is it looking on the 15 minute? We actually got 3 minutes left, and it's making either making a pivot where we're going to reverse and come back down. Yeah, it's starting to look like it, but we'll see when this candle closes. And Marp's back down. Look at that spread, 45-cent spread. Good Lord. Yeah, we may be looking to cool down. 11:52. Yeah, because Hudson's starting to drop below 850 now. Well, let's just before I analyze this, let's let this candle close, because this could be just a quick little pullback, since we still have a couple of minutes here. Hustle's back up to 9, about to re-break 9 again, even with oil having that little pullback. Yeah, Hustle testing 9 now. Let's see if we can get back over it here. 50 seconds on this candle. Very indecisive. Yeah, oil back under 121 for the time being. Okay, so this is looking like a pivot point. If we do not break over 122 in the next candle or two, really this candle, if we continue to drop below, back down in this trend line on oil, let's see, it's trying to get back over 121. You can see how it's starting to curl over a little bit. See, Marps is back at 1265. Oh shit, Marps might be about to go again. Man, this thing is so close to really ripping. Yeah, we're almost back to 13. Re-break of 13. We'll probably get a new high. This spread's so crazy though. Hustle holding 850 still. What's INDO doing? INDO looking about the same. There's the continued uptrend.
You can see the candles have gotten smaller the higher we're getting up, which is natural because people are going to sell. Jesus, look at this buyer sitting on the bid. That's a huge buyer, especially for this low float of a stock. That was 100,000 shares. This thing was only 2 million. That's a 20th of the float that somebody had a buy order in for. That's quite a bit of the float for one order. Yeah, we're back to indecision here. Back to indecision on the HUSA and MARPS. As oil is facing indecision on the futures contract. Let's see here. MARP is looking like it wants it. We just got a break over at 1350. And like I said, I think we'll hit 15 pretty easily. Hus is down to $8. INDO down to 79. But if this is popping up on everybody's scanner and it's staying up while the rest of the oil stocks are dropping, or at least pulling back. Yeah, Hus at $8 and it's already back up to 840. So that was a very quick pullback, but still do want to see Hus to stay above 850 preferably. Well, you look like you really want to get it, Marps. It's almost 1 o'clock, and regardless, I'm going to end the stream at 1 o'clock because I got to get some food. But, I mean, all these oil plays, as long as oil's staying above 120 all day, these oil plays could continue to be plays throughout the day. We are having a little pullback there. A little pulled back. Ooh, 70-cent spread there at the moment. All right, so it looks like we're going to have another little pullback and consolidation time. Maybe another 30 minutes, another hour or something. I don't know, but seems to be the case. This downtrend in 10-day is holding pretty strong, although we are almost to this hour candle closing. So we want to see this hour candle for sure stay above 120, but preferably push up and close into 122 if it's going to break here, but it may not do it that soon. Let's see, the SPYs. Ooh, it's trying to hold, but not doing a very good job. Been holding that for an hour at 422 area, and looks like it's about to give up. Which is good for oil. All right. Yeah, Josie, I'm up, let's see here, 134 on Hussa with about 8 shares left that I haven't locked out yet. And then I'm up on MARPS at the moment around 35. But I'm looking for it to break and break this new high, or this previous high. But yeah, it's only 2 trades I'm in. I'm up about $170 right now. But we'll see how it all turns out a little bit later. There you go, Lauren. You made some, or not Lauren, Cecilia, you made an extra $20. Nice job. Oh, I didn't even see that Lori left. Lori. Lori, if you happen to be still around, have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Yep. All right, guys. Looks like it's going to be a slowdown time. Maybe even, if the SPY starts rebounding and then Q starts rebounding, that's not really going to be a good thing for oil. But it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. Just remember that oil's up so high and it's so volatile right now that even, at any time, just as fast as it goes up, it can come back down. So just be very cautious when playing these plays way up high like this for the rest of the day. But, yep, that's pretty much it for me today. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Like I said, if you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. Sign up is free. And then you can join the Discord, which is also free. There are no paywalls. And while you're there, check out the Framework Fortune blockchain project. I will be back later on for the crypto stream on the Framework Fortune crypto channel, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning again around the same time, 9:30 Central, for some more live stock trading. We'll see if this hot oil market is able to continue, or if we're going to quiet down for a few days. Yeah, guys, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Till next time.
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally.